Okay, in this lesson we're going to learn how to create a sheet metal component from a solid shape. So you may have designed maybe something in Solidworks which is the correct dimensions, correct shape and size, but actually you want to make it as a sheet metal component. If this is the case, then you're going to want to have to use this convert to sheet metal option. So I'm just going to draw up a very basic shape here and very quickly dimension it. So make that 120 by 60 and top height 85 and let's drop in a center line all the way down there. Okay, so that's the shape that I'm going to have, and I'm going to extrude that maybe 120. Oh, there. Okay. Must select the contours that I want. Of course, I've divided it into a couple of sections, so select that. So maybe that's the shape that I want to make into sheet metal. So if I come over here to my sheet metal tab, and if it's not there, just right click and just tick sheet metal. Then there's an option there to convert to sheet metal. And as soon as this loads up, I need to select a base, which can be anything really. It could be the back or the sides, but in this case I'm going to choose the bottom. And I then need to select where my bends are going to be, and from that Solidworks will create rips, so it will basically cut the material here. I can also set the thickness that I want, so the bends, so where do I want to have bends in my sheet metal, and try to go about this in a fairly logical manner. So, and it does ask you for all of the bends that you want. So what I'm aiming for here is my base, the front and the back will fold up, and then it will fold and wrap around in a clockwise manner here. So I can keep the thickness there. I can reverse the thickness if I want, if the inside dimension is critical, and I can click OK there. So then that creates a metal sheet that I can use, or it also has that. Okay, so maybe after that I might decide that I want to have some sort of a flange coming up here, just so that I can maybe put in a couple of bolts and nuts or something similar. So I'm just going to show you how to do that. So if you see here on edge flange, and you want to be very careful here in selecting your shapes, and I want to go up the way. Now if you turn, you can see that that's just kind of what, not quite what I'm looking for. Where actually, would that be a better suit? Where I can zoom in there, not quite either. Okay, so maybe I'm just going to leave that for a moment and click OK. And actually I want to edit this feature just ever so slightly. Yeah, so just this allows me to change where I want my gaps to be. How big do I want my gaps to be? So actually in this case, do I want an overlap or an underlap? I'm going to go with an underlap here. And click OK. Okay, and yeah, so now I need to just edit this. So as you can see there, it intersects with itself, so we don't want that, but we can have it such that it's a bit like that. Okay, you know what, I'm going to go back to the way that this was and leave it as was. And I can put in an edge flange if I need to. I can put them. Come on. So I may need to offset this ever so slightly. So that I've got maybe, let's say, 1.8, and does that line up? No. 1.6. Or I can actually just bring this up to a surface here. Okay, that doesn't want to work for me. So maybe make that blind 1.4. Okay, and I can select other edges then if I like. So I can select maybe the inside there, and maybe the inside there. So just those three edges all holding together. So I can then create my my shape. So if I come over here to Hole Wizard and if I want to create a straight tap here maybe, and it might be best here to sketch up what I want. Smart dimension from the edge inwards. And maybe make that 5. This is the same over here. And maybe point here, point here, point here, and point here, and I can measure them up if I like as well. Sheet metal, okay, Hole Wizard, tap boards. Make sure that you've got what you're looking for. So BSI, make them 8 by 1.25 through all, and then go to positions and select your where you're going to put them. Yeah. Now, actually, that doesn't need to be through all because that would blind, and maybe make the thickness. Yeah, that would be fine. So then, if I want, I can put in nuts and bolts if I need to. Okay, so then, and I can flatten that out. We can see what that looks like in real life. Okay. I can also use the Solidworks toolbox. Once it loads,